Hi, this is Andrew with MassiveActionBusiness.com. In this video, I'm going to show you how I optimize a page, doing some of the rudimentary things that you should be doing when you are optimizing. For the purposes of this video, I'm using, to make it easier, I'm using WordPress. Many people use WordPress to build sites on. I like to use WordPress for various reasons. One, because it's really easy to customize, whether we are building a theme from scratch or we are actually buying a theme that's already built. We can customize it pretty easily using custom style sheets and PHP and HTML. And it's also easy for our clients to use on the back end when they need to update something really small. Instead of them calling us to update things, they just watch our videos on how to update content, and they do it themselves, which they really appreciate. So that's why I really like WordPress. And third, because it's easy to optimize a page on using some of the plugins that I'm going to show you. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the site that I want to optimize. So I'm already logged into the WordPress account for this page. That's why you see this little black bar up here. So this website is a magazine's website. They have a magazine in the Bay Area. It's called Bay Living, and um, they have advertisers and publications, articles about high-end products and services in the area. So what we're doing is we're optimizing each individual blog post. We've set it up as a blog because basically it's a magazine. A blog is very similar to what a magazine is in hard copy. So so what we're doing is we're optimizing each individual page. So I'm going to show you how we optimized this individual page for this company here, Coldcraft. So let's go to their page or to their post. This is their post with their content. This is exactly what is on the Bay Living magazine hard copy that people receive to their homes. This article here. All we did was basically copy and paste it on here. But that's just the beginning of the job, because then we have to optimize for the keyword that we want to rank for. So let's go into the back end of this post. So since I'm already logged in, I can just click on Edit Post, and it takes me to this back end here. And here you can see the picture and all the content. And obviously this is the WordPress back end. So once I've got the pictures up and I've got my content, obviously I organize the content so that there are headings and paragraph style text matching what it looks like on the article in the hard copy. It's just part of stylizing it. It just makes it easier to read. I like to have these paragraphs that don't have a lot of sentences, just so that the user has an easier time reading it instead of reading a big block of paragraph. Like I guess would be like the biggest paragraph because it's in the middle of the article, but I like to space them all out so that it looks less daunting for a user to read. So okay, so back to the optimization. So the first thing I want to do before I even start optimizing on the page is I'm going to download a plugin that's going to help me make this easier, this process easier. So I'm going to open the plugins page in another tab, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a plugin that I use. The plugin that I use is called, you can find it by just clicking Add New and searching for it in the search bar here. WordPress SEO, there it is. Okay, so it should be the first one that pops up. There it is, WordPress SEO by Yoast. Yoast is a third-party company that created this this plugin, and it's basically a plugin that allows you to optimize the site easily. So I've already got it installed. You would have to click on Install Plugin and then activate it. So once it's activated, this is what it looks like in action. So you've got your page or your blog post, and if you scroll all the way down, you'll see WordPress SEO by Yoast. And here it kind of gives you like a step-by-step on optimizing your site, and it'll even analyze your page, like give you a page analysis. So let's just go over this first part. The snippet review or preview, sorry, is the way that your that your page is going to appear when it pops up on Google for the keyword that you are optimizing for. So this is the way that it will list on Google once it is searched for. So the keyword that we're focusing on, we already did the keyword research for this, and we found that wine cellar cooling in the Bay Area in San Francisco is searched for a bit, and the competition is relatively easy or light, so it would be pretty easy to rank for. So wine cellar cooling is our focused keyword, and then it gives you a list. Your focus keyword was found in an article heading. Yes, let's see where that is. It should be here. Wine cellar cooling. It's under a heading. I know it's a heading because it indicates here. Usually this is hidden. You want to make sure you open that. A heading 3. You can make it a 1, 2, or 3. I like to keep it as a 3 just for style purposes, so that's not like huge text compared to the paragraph text. So it's as a heading, and that's important. You want to include your keyword as a heading. Is it in the page title? Yes, the page title is all the way up here. Cold craft, keeping it cool, wine cellar cooling. Here is the heading. I'm sorry, the page title. And is it under the URL of the page? And that URL is all the way up here. It's over here. Here it is. Wine cellar cooling. There it is. It's as the URL, and you can see on the snippet preview that it also shows you that. Here's the URL. Here's the page title up here. And what else? Content. Yes, it's in my content 7 times. That's very important to remember. Look, it shows you your word count here. So 512 words. The average for 512 words is about 7 times that the keyword should appear in your text. It shouldn't go over that too much or under that. I mean, if it only appears once or twice, then it's not really focusing in your content. And if it appears 20 times, then it's like way too saturated, and you don't want that to happen, because then the search engines will view it as you're trying to stuff this keyword into a small amount of content. So you want to balance it out. So for 500 words, which is the standard for an article, it should be around 500 words or more. You want to keep it to 7 times. So it's in the content 7 times. Is it in the meta description? Yes, here's my meta description. Wine cellar cooling. So I've hit all these key points. It's also important to have the excerpt. This is the way that it's going to appear on your home page, depending on your theme. In this theme, and most WordPress themes, this is the excerpt right here. It's not going to, and if you don't have this excerpt specified, it's just going to pull like the first few sentences from the article. So it's going to say about cold craft, and then all together we pride ourselves. I mean, it's going to look really ugly. So we want to make sure that this is looking nice here on the home page. So those are the keys to optimizing the page using the WordPress SEO plugin. It makes it really easy. If you don't have this plugin, it's going to be harder. You're going to either have to do it to do HTML or another plugin. But this has been the most complete plugin that I've found, and I've been using it for quite a while. So I suggest you use it as well. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Our phone number and contact information is on our website. Thank you and have a good day.